So there was a time not too long ago where I was pretty much only exclusively using big phones. It was basically big iPhones that I was using at the time, and I pretty much came from using an iPhone 6 Plus, iPhone 6s Plus, and then an iPhone 7 Plus. And then if you look back at my videos in 2017 to 2018, I pretty much just stopped using big iPhones. I pretty much only started using the smaller iPhone 10, and then pretty much since then, I've pretty much only been using those specific iPhones, in that size. And the main reason for this, to be honest, I love the bigger iPhones at that moment. They gave you bigger battery life, and some of them, including the 7 Plus, they're actually giving you more features built in. So they were giving you the dual camera setup, and even things like the, extra gigabyte of RAM here and there, and other things like that, which were like quality, nice to have features. But ever since Apple started streamlining all the features between their smaller models and their bigger models, for example, the iPhone XS and XS Max, iPhone 12 Pro, iPhone 12 Pro Max, there really wasn't that big of a reason for me to go and continue to use these bigger iPhones, especially when Apple was going through and making these iPhones and changing the weight of these specific devices. I don't know if you know this or not, but for those bigger iPhones, they tend to have bigger, more expensive parts, but they also tend to have a little bit of a top-heavy ratio inside of them, which is a very, very annoying thing. When I'm using my iPhone 13 Pro Max or my iPhone 14 Pro Max, I'm noticing how big those cameras are on those iPhones, and the weight distribution of those devices are crazy. It is not really the most comfortable thing to use, and for a lot of people out there, it can be a very, very annoying thing for them to use as well. So the main reason why I ended up stopping using the bigger iPhones was not only because of the size, but also because of the weight distribution. It was honestly getting very, very uncomfortable for me whenever I would buy the bigger Pro Max models, for me to actually use those iPhones because they were just so top heavy. And I didn't really notice this, I think, until the 12 Pro Max. That's when these, iPhone camera modules started getting really, really big. And then with the iPhone 14 Pro Max, it's almost like unusable for me. Not only is the size very, very massive, but you have to, combine the size of these iPhones with the camera distribution, with the top, camera being so heavy there. So that was something that stands out to me too. It's not the end of the world. I still think it's a very, very cool thing that these iPhones have going for them. But it was one of those things that stood out to me at that moment just because it was that, interesting to me, during those times. So that is pretty much the main reason why I don't like these bigger iPhones anymore. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.